indie music comes alive. Broadcasting live worldwide, plus on demand 24/7, and hosted by Hall of Fame personality Dave Pratt. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5. The World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Breaking the sound barrier with your Top 10 weekly from worldmusicstage.com. And now, house lights down, music up. Now entering the World Music Stage. Your host for the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, Dave Pratt.
Yes, welcome to the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. And as we get started on this particular countdown, we want to send our hearts and prayers to the southeast portion of the U.S. Battling Hurricane Matthew. You know, we've had so many incredible artists and so many loyal listeners from Florida and Georgia and the Carolinas, and that whole area is just going through challenges right now. So on behalf of all of us at the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, our very best. We count down the top 10 every Saturday, and now we are heard on over 100 radio affiliates throughout the world. And of course, we are heard on worldmusicstage.com and on the internet worldwide and on demand through Star Worldwide Networks. Listen at a time that's convenient for you. Now, look, we're all about indie music. You know that. That's why we're here. That's why we live. The artists and the fans who support indie music are all about what makes up World Music Stage. To select the top songs weekly for the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, how do we do it? Well, we use stats from worldmusicstage.com for the number of plays and the activity for an artist. So fan support is big time. The more the artists and their fans are active on World Music Stage, the more the artist gets known. And in turn, the top 10 songs weekly are presented worldwide right here on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. And now, let's get started.
World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Song number 10.
XO Stereo. Is that a good name? XO Stereo. And they spell it, XO Stereo. So when you're looking on World Music Stage, that's how you download this song, XO Stereo. It's the new alternative rock endeavor from Los Angeles, featuring ex-members of Falling in Reverse, From First to Last, and I Am Ghost. Kicking us off this week at number 10 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. From the City of Angels, XO Stereo, Show and Tell.
Tell me
Well, that certainly is the way to get us started this week, huh? All right, we're all up and jumping now. Let's move on to number 9.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 9.
Rick Pisano is from Boston and probably pulling for the Red Sox in the playoffs right now, huh? Rick is a singer, a songwriter, and a guitarist with original music. And check this out. Rick has been featured on The Blues Breaker, which is a nationally syndicated House of Blues radio hour show with Dan Aykroyd. You ever heard of that guy? Elwood Blues. Yeah, he can really play. At number 9 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, off the album Dawn of a Waking Man, Rick Pisano, and It Comes and It Goes.
I'm gonna watch that river flow. You know the thing about a river is that it comes and it goes. Just like a Mississippi River flows into the Gulf of Mexico. Got to see my baby Lucy, she living by the shore. One day she said she loved me, the next day she ain't sure. Said she loved me, but it comes and it goes. Just like a Mississippi River flows into the Gulf of Mexico. Lucy tells her papa about the women that I know. And papa comes a-calling with a shotgun through my door. Yeah. Said she loved me, but it comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. Just like a Mississippi River flows into the Gulf of Mexico. Take me down, Joe. She lived by the shore. One day she said she loved me, next day she ain't sure. Said she loved me, but it comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. Just like a Mississippi River flows into the Gulf of Mexico. I'm going down to the river. I'm gonna watch that river flow. You know the thing about a river, that it comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. Just like a Mississippi River flows into the Gulf of Mexico. Let's go down to the river. We're gonna watch that river flow. You know the thing about a river is that it comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. Just like the Mississippi River flows into the Gulf of Mexico. Just like a Mississippi River, you know it comes and it goes.
Come on, you could just see Elwood Blues dance with that, can't you? Rick Pisano. Oh, that's some good stuff. It comes and it goes. The founders of World Music Stage are here with me right now, Grant and Jane, and we were just saying you'd hear that on the movie track for Roadhouse, too, with the Jeff Healey Band. Rick Pisano. Good stuff. All right, number 8.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 8.
Well, we've had some rock in here. Yeah, we've had the blues. Let's go country. What do you say? Callie O'Malley. The Land of the Willing is Callie O'Malley's 5th full-length album. On this album, she collaborated with top-level producer Stephen Wrench. At number 8 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, from Kentucky and now living in Sacramento. Yeah, pretty much the same thing, right? Callie O'Malley off The Land of the Willing and A Love Like This.
Running through fields in the evening light out there running. Things get crazy when the sun goes down. That's how we do it. Take me where the moon still shines. Take me where lovers find deep, sweet calm coming down. Love like this can change a whole damn town. Everybody's dancing in the Friday night moonlight. Fireflies are floating in the salt grass marsh. Dixieland's playing, the beer is flowing fine. My lover's got his hand in mine. Here we go, now spin your partner. We've agreed to pass on. Flip the diamond to a single hinge. Load the boat, ladies in. Take a spin. Out here in the bayou, we're having a rendezvous. Dancing with your honey, doing your promenade. We'll start to settle as the sun comes up, grinning through tender feet and hill stacked up. Holding hands and dreaming of the next chance to see the world spinning. Take me where the moon still shines. Take me where lovers find deep, sweet calm coming down. Love like this can change a whole damn town. Do-si-do, now spin your partner. Shoot the storm and the light. Flip the circle to an open way. Single file, not promenade. Take me where the moon still shines. Take me where lovers find deep, sweet calm coming down. A love like this can change a whole damn town.
Great voice. Love the banjo in that one, too. Just like picking and grinning in the back there. You guys want to stay with some country? All right, let's check this one out.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 7.
Well, like I said, we're going to stay with country. Shawn Wade Cagle is a country singer and has been singing and performing for over 20 years all over the eastern part of the U.S. At number 7 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, off the album Driven, from Cookeville, Tennessee, Shawn Wayne Cagle, Roundabout Sundown.
I'm no different from other men. I give my job a solid 8 or 10, but my mind's elsewhere. I'm always thinking about her. She's my drive, my inspiration, the reason I'm chained to this occupation, how I come alive when the whistle blows at 5. Around about sundown is when when my day begins. It's in the way she loves me, keeps me coming back time and again. I must be among the lucky few, 'cause she makes a house worth coming on to. Around about sundown and the rising of the moon. Every night I'm meant with a loving kiss. Once again the world makes sense. I have no other need. She is where I want to be, laying by the fire, holding each other close, or slow dancing to the radio. Well, it's worth the wait at the same time and place. Round about sundown is when my day begins. It's in the way she loves me, keeps me coming back time and again. I must be among the lucky few, 'cause she makes a house worth coming on to. Round about sundown and the rising of the moon. Yeah, I must be among the lucky few. She makes a house worth coming on to. Round about sundown and the rising of the moon.
Boy, that's about as pure as you can get. That's all him. His guitar and vocals. Sean Wade Cagle. That is pure country. And that's actually what they call that type of country. Pure country, when it's just an artist, guitar, or one instrument, and singing. Good stuff. Number 6.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 6.
Well, we had a little country there from Callie O'Malley and Sean Wade Cagle. So now time for some rock. That's the best part about the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. We're all over the place. We even had some great blues today. Well, now time for some rock. Foggy Notion brings classic rock influences into 2016. So, yeah, they appreciate the classic rock, and it has influenced them, but they also realize, hey, it's a new era. So let's melt it all together and see what we have. At number 6 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, from Rhode Island, Foggy Notion and Sweet Lioness.
She's a sweet lioness. She's queen of her nest. Don't try to undress her mind. It can't be read. She will pretend to be your friend or your mother. She will change you into her. That's where you will meet your end. She plays soft music with an animal drive. Instinct takes over, but it's all contrived. She's pulling the strings as you dip the dive. You'll be lucky to get alive. 'Cause she's a sweet lioness. She'll put your world to the test. Looking to her is the best. What's in your heart? It's somebody else. You think you're the only one in a pride. Others never made it out
know, was that a double vocal or was that the same guy doing both parts? Because that was phenomenal. Foggy Notion. And we move into the top 5.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 5.
Tom Pinzent was born and raised in Grand Falls, Windsor, Newfoundland. Did I pronounce that right? Newfoundland. Am I right? Okay. Crazy founders of World Music Stage are pointing at me when I get it right. I'm not supposed to say Newfoundland. They'd kick me out of here. You'd lose me as your host with the most. So it's Newfoundland. Okay, I'm getting there. I need a babushka hat to pronounce all this stuff. In high school, Tom played drums in bands, and one of the bands called Union Street became really popular and toured throughout the whole area. And although still in his teens, he joined the Canadian Armed Forces, and there he formed another band called Odyssey. After leaving the Canadian Forces, Tom completed a business degree and became an instructor. And then he re-jumped his musical career because once music's in your blood, it's always in your blood. At number 5 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, from the album GT's Lounge, Tom Pinzent, I Will Still Be There.
She has kids at home, never sees the need to roam, spends most of the time alone, home at night. The wife of a working man, she tries to understand the pressure that he must stand to build a good life. All alone in the middle of the night, she knows something ain't right. He's out on hours of the night, and I would still be there. All alone in the middle of the night, she knows that something ain't right. He's out on hours of the night, and I would still be deep down inside he knows he has new love to show. Use any excuse to go out at night. The woman tries hard to show the love she only knows, a love that can't be shown by the man in line. All alone in the middle of the night, she knows something ain't right. He's out on hours of the night, and I would still be there. All alone in the middle of the night, she knows that something ain't right. He's out on hours of the night, and I would still be there. Life can be cruel at times, through the heartache and pain. She does what she needs to survive, if only in vain. All alone in the middle of the night, she knows that something ain't right. He's out on hours of the night, and I would still be there. All alone in the middle of the night, she knows that something ain't right. He's out on hours of the night, and I would still be there. All alone in the middle of the night, she knows that something ain't right.
Tom Pinsent, I Would Still Be There. And we move on to number 4.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 4.
Patty Unruh and Aaron Straub are Rhythm of Mars from Fayetteville, Arkansas. They began composing together 6 years ago, and the magic started to happen. Patty's a lifetime classical pianist who studied on scholarship at both the University of Arkansas and the University of Oklahoma in the early 1970s. And Aaron, he's a virtuoso guitarist who's played with several bands, and together they bring us Rhythm of Mars. At number 4 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, here they are, off the album Beyond Dreams, Rhythm of Mars and Lyrewood Lane.
You left me behind with all your shadows and schemes, and told me we both had to live out our dreams. You followed your own path through that musical maze. Dreams took you away to those Ohio days. How many roads will we wander? How many dreams will end in vain? Come back to me and share the laughter. Forget all your pain on Lyrewood Lane. Try to be patient and hope that you'll find some joy in your heart and your own peace of mind. My days keep me busy, my friends know I'm blue. Oh, babe, can't you see just how much I love you? Much I How many roads will we wander? How many dreams will end in vain? Come back to me and share the laughter. We'll stop all the rain on
Wow. You think Patty can sing? You think Aaron can play? That's a little more than chopsticks, isn't it? Patty Unruh and Aaron Straub together create Rhythm of Mars. We are in the top 3.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 3.
We've had some good country in the countdown. Let's get some more. Bring back some country. And this guy is from a hotbed for country music, West Virginia. Tony Watson is a multi-talented singer-songwriter and an accomplished musician playing a ton of different instruments. And now, Tony has a growing reputation as a composer of original music and lyrics. And joining us on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, Tony Watson. Hi, Tony.
Hey, what's happening?
Well, congratulations, and tell us more about your career.
Well, it spans over a long period of time, and basically started getting serious about writing music at around 75. So, I've collected songs and started recording probably about 5 years ago.
Yeah, so many people talk about West Virginia being a hotbed for country music, and Brad Paisley, who's from there, says it's the most beautiful place in the world. Would you agree?
Oh, yeah. It's a great place to grow up and, get good roots in music.
Now, you're in Pennsylvania now, though, huh?
Yeah, just up across the border, not too far.
Talk about songwriting. Where does it come from for you?
Well, I don't really know where songwriting comes from, but, I think it's sort of a gift. You can wake up in the morning at 2 in the morning and have a song. And so you get up and write. And it's a bit of a mystery, but, yeah, it happens.
Yeah, for some it comes from personal expression, and some just have a notion through their head. So you wake up and you're just trying to write something down as quick as you can, huh?
Yeah, keep a recorder handy and just never know when a song's going to strike you.
Man, I try to forget what I dream about, and you're writing it down.
Yeah, comes in the form of a song sometimes.
Almost Heaven, West Virginia. So you mentioned 1975. That was about the same time when John Denver made West Virginia world famous, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
in the 60s, yeah, late 60s. Early 70s.
Yeah, I think you're right. It was a little bit earlier like that. You're in the top 3 of our countdown this week. Tell us about your song, Doing the Best. Tell us about that song, Tony.
Doing the Best is a song that I developed over about a 30-year period. It was actually my theme song. And so when I did gigs, that's how I started the show and ended the show.
What type of gigs do you like the best? Do you like the smaller gigs or the bigger ones? Because you play both.
I don't know. You like the crowd, of course. And I don't even mind the audience of just a couple. So I like both.
At number 3 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, Tony Watson. Check this one out. Doing the Best.
This morning, yeah, she was lying on the floor. Yeah, she's a lady, a fine lady now. My heart belongs to you, yeah, and I always will be true. Yeah, well, I woke her to tell her that I didn't mean what I said. She turned her head and smiled at me, and this is what she said, yeah. Seeing them into eternity, yeah, and I'm doing, and I'm doing the best that I can, yeah, and I'm doing, and I'm doing the best that I can, yeah, doing the very best that I can, yeah, and I'm doing the very best that I can, yeah, and I'm doing the best, the very best that I can. Morning, yeah, she was lying on the floor. Yeah, she's a lady, a I find a lady now. My heart belongs to you, yeah, and I always will be true. Yeah, she's a lady and her whole right, yeah, and I understand my fear. Yeah, piercing eyes, like a tender touch, and I love you through the years, yeah, and giving up the one you love and seeing me to eternity, yeah, and I'm doing the best that I can, yeah, and I'm doing the best that I can, yeah, doing the very best that I can, yeah, and I'm doing the very best that I can, yeah, and I'm doing the best, the very best that I can, whoa.
How does he do that with his voice? You know, he's singing along almost in the tenor level, and then he goes Trace Adkins, Josh Turner, kind of Randy Travis on us. Is that him doing that? Interesting. Or is that somebody else in the band? If that's him, that's pretty good. That's hard to do both. All right, move on. Number 2.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 2.
From Peterborough, UK, Lux Lane is a solid rock band with heavy guitar-driven sound and riveting lyrics. They bring it all together in their album, A New Someone, and the song title, Name of the Same. At number 2 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, we're going to switch gears on you here to rock. Lux Lane, A New Someone.
I hear what you're saying, and I'm not complaining. The sun is set for us. We tried it our way, and no one can say we didn't fight for us. Now the seasons are all gone, and the final song's being sung. I guess it's time to move along and try to find a new someone. After all we've been through, there's nothing we can do. We need to walk away. I loved you for so long, and this feels so wrong. We share a last embrace. Now the seasons are all gone, and the final song's being sung. I guess it's time to move along and try to find a new someone. The seconds turn to days, the days turn into weeks,
I just can't replace your face in my dreams. Maybe if I wait, oh, I'll get over you. I get myself straight and be with someone new. Now the seasons are all gone and the final song's been sung. I guess it's time to move along and try to find a new someone. Now the seasons are all gone and the final song's been sung. I guess it's time to move along and try to find a new someone.
Wow, what a voice, huh? The train is coming into the station. We have arrived at number 1.
World Music Stage Radio. Top 10 Countdown. Song number 1.
You know, I've mentioned to you several times that the real fun in hosting the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown is not only in the diversity of the music, but in the geographical diversity. We have artists from all over the world, and this is true from Norway. Karma Fire provides powerful rock to the world, as it should be. Soaring melodies with rock and even blended in some progressive parts. Karma Fire already has become a hot topic, and expectations are high for both the album and for touring. The album will be released next year, 2017. Joining us by Skype on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown from Norway, Tarja Hausa. Hi, Tarja. How are you?
Hello. Yes, I feel great, really.
Did I pronounce that right, Tarja?
Yeah, I think you did well. So it should be, in Norwegian, it's Terje Husa, but in English, you know better than me. So
I'll go with Tarja, and for you, just so you know, it's Dave. Just Dave. Okay? Hey, what time is it there right now? Like, it's early morning,
No.
right?
Yeah, it's like Saturday night to Sunday. It's like 10 before 2 at the night. So
AM.
yeah, AM, yes.
And look, so you stayed up just for this?
Yeah, but it's Saturday, so usually awake long time anyway. So
Well, we appreciate it. Hey, tell us more about Karma Fire.
yeah, Karma Fire is kind of a brainchild which I started in 2015, and I thought I would do something different this time, and because I have so many friends, which really nice guys, and they know all this playing and how to do it, and then I gathered really good friends and created this Karma Fire, and it worked out really well to work with friends. It did so.
Yeah, and Tarja, talk to me about expectations, because we mentioned the expectations are really high for this album next year. Is that a blessing or a curse for an artist to have expectations?
I think it's a blessing because when you write music and when you try to create a good record, you always you give it all, and you even give even more if you know people are expecting you to do that. So I think pressure is good in all kinds of, even in ordinary jobs too, So I think expectations is really good. to conclude what you ask.
We're talking with Taria from Karma Fire on Skype from Norway, and I know you're going to be touring on this album. Is America in your future?
Yeah, absolutely. I think so because when we played some songs and I think we kind of grow up with the American hard rock and Britain, of course, but also this American sound really is a little bit in our blood, then, you know. So and the people to tour, you know, you have to, of course, get the economics there, and you have to have the right management and everything. But we shall see. It will be next year, so anyway, maybe late next year if we do that.
Have you ever been to Arizona in the United States?
No, I haven't really.
The weather is pretty much the same as Norway. Once in a while, we get below 100 degrees.
Yeah, it's kind of the same, yeah.
Hey, talk to us about your song that is at number 1 on our countdown this week, Stormbringer.
Yeah, it's really exciting to know it's on number 1. You know, it makes kind of what you do meaningful, you know. And yeah, the song is mainly an idea which I had, and then the vocalist Daniel, a really great guy, he also joined in the lyrics, and we created a song which in many ways you sing about in a relationship. It's often, you know, a stormy day, and maybe the one you like could be the Stormbringer, but that's the way you want it anyway. So it's kind of this yin and yang, you can say.
At number 1 on the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, checking in with us from Norway at 2 a.m. in the morning, Karma Fire and Stormbringer.
Imagination, she calls to me, stay a while.
My new friend from Norway, Taria. And, that's the cool thing about the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown is you can listen from anywhere in the world. I just imagine Taria listening to that song at 2 a.m. over in Norway. Wow, what a voice, huh? There they are. This week's top 10 in the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. We had some great blues in this. We had at least 3 great country songs. We had some rock. We had some alternatives, some ballads. We bring it all, and we bring it from all over the world. How much fun is that? This week's top 10 in the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown, heard every week right here on Star Worldwide Networks. Now, this week, support these artists. That's what it's all about. Go to worldmusicstage.com. Yeah, it doesn't end with the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. It begins. This is where we expose you to new great indie music so you can go to worldmusicstage.com and support these artists by downloading their songs. You're talking like $1 or less than $1. And you get to hear the greatest indie music in the world and support your favorite indie artists. Thanks for joining us every week for the best in indie music all around the world. The World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. I'm Dave Pratt, and hey, if you don't deserve it, who does?
Thanks for listening to the World Music Stage Radio Top 10 Countdown. Breaking the sound barrier with your Top 10 Weekly from worldmusicstage.com. Join us where indie music comes alive at worldmusicstage.com. That's worldmusicstage.com.